Well, good day, good day, good day, everyone. Happy Tuesday afternoon. If you're catching the replay, blessed and prosperous day to you all. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm your host, Dr. Bolling. I am the founder of Kingdom Health Connections, where it's all about cultivating a culture of health, wellness, healing for you and the entire family. What's that culture? It's a lifestyle. With every culture, there's a lifestyle. And there's a lifestyle of health, wellness, and healing that's available to us today. So I'm so delighted that you joined us today, joined with me today as we wrap up the National Nutrition Month, where we've been focusing on nutritional tips that we can keep in our pockets, that we can pull out when we need it, and we can continue to live in this lifestyle with that knowledge, that understanding. And with that knowledge, understanding, we can apply it and implement it into our day-to-day lives. So today we will be talking about food labels and a little bit more on food labels with Allegra Vasquez, a registered dietitian. She also has a master's in public health. And we'll be delving into what does the sell by, use by, expiration date have to do with food labels. Sometimes we go past it, sometimes we ignore it, sometimes we we're a stickler to it. We pay attention to it. But just to delve in a little bit more, because maybe we might not have known what it actually means. So today, that's what our conversation is going to be about today. So remember to like as well as share it with your family members, your friends, as well as we delve in more to this topic. Let's tune in. It's kind of segueing a little to another aspect. We see these labels on our foods or some of the things that we consume, and it says sell by, use by, expiration date. And I know I've gotten questions of, can I eat this beyond the expiration date? Can I eat this beyond the sell by date? And I know if it has a date, that's usually an indication of something. But
Right.
help us out. What does this mean? Let's start with sell by. What is it?
Sure. So all those sell by, use by, best of use by, and I actually found out recently doing my own research is that it's not a safety date. So specifically sell by, it's for the store to know how long they can display the product. So it's more about, their inventory, like for inventory management. So once again, it's not a safety date. So that's the sell by. And then best of used by, or used before a certain date. Once again, it's not a safety date or even like when you should purchase it or when you should use it. It's more about the quality, the flavor, the like peakness of it. So if you want to eat in its best within its best time frame as far as quality and whatnot, then you would go by that. But once again, not about safety. And then the use by, which I guess is like within the same thing, or the expiration, is that it's the last day recommended to consume, once again, while it's at its peak quality or flavor. But all of these, so even though I'm emphasizing that it's nothing about safety, do take into account things like, for example, infant formula. Like you probably or not probably, you don't want to use something that has an expiration or use it after the expiration date when it comes to anything with like infants and whatnot. So like formula, for example. But yeah, you can definitely eat something or drink something after it's sell by, use by, expiration. But as time goes on, the quality won't be as good, the food will deteriorate. So it just depends, how you handle the food, if it's refrigerated and whatnot. But to avoid like risk of foodborne illness and whatnot, especially people who are like immunocompromised, maybe you shouldn't eat something past a certain date because we know that it does deteriorate, could have spoilage and all that. So I think it just depends on you, what your preference are, and if you want to take that chance. But once again, it's not about safety. It's more about the quality and, spoilage and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I would say for a quality body, I want quality food inside of me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this was very helpful in terms of the sell by, the use by, because it's such a common question, right? And the expiration date, it's about it being at its peak value. So,
right. Exactly.
Thank you so much, Allegra, for this input.
Problem.
It was so helpful, so helpful. Well, we know we have the choice today between life and death, blessings and curses. I call on all of heaven to witness the decision that you and I make. Oh, that we would choose life so that not only we could live, but our descendants, our children, children's children, our community as well can live. So go ahead and put hashtag I choose life and put how you're going to choose life. You know, we've gotten some good, excellent tips today in terms of how we can know what we're putting in our bodies. Choose life today by using your peak value quality foods, putting that into your quality body so that you can live and live. So I hope that you were blessed by this segment today. As always, feel free to like as well as share. We will see you on next week, Tuesday, or on the replay. Be blessed, everyone. Bye-bye.